Hey planner friends! Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be planning from the 6th to the 12th of June in my medium passion planner. Let's get started! So the kit that I'm using for this week is Chamomile from Plannerface. I do PR for Plannerface, so you can use my code in the description to save yourselves a little bit of money and also mention me for a freebie. I didn't have a huge amount going on this week, so I've decided to do this as more of a plan as I go style video. So we'll do my usual setup at the beginning and then I will go through each day and add in all of my memory planning for the week as well. I don't do these sorts of videos very often because they do take a little bit more effort and me actually remembering to film every day, but I had so little pre-planning for this week that the video would only be like 8 minutes long if I didn't do a plan as I go video. So I'm zooming through the pen base of my spread. I've shaded in the parts of the timelines where I'm going to be asleep, and then I've gone in with my grey Stabilo fine liner to mark in my alarm times and split my personal and work to do sections in half, as well as create a 5-day habit tracker in the bottom left hand corner for things that I have to do at work every single day. I've then used the fine liner side of a yellow passion marker to mark in my work hours on Wednesday to Friday this week, and then added in my meals for the week using my Pilot Friction pen. Finally, I'm going to highlight all of those meals, the check boxes in the bottom left hand corner, and the daily focus boxes of the days where I'm not going to be at work with the chisel tip side of my yellow passion marker. So that was a very speedy pen base. Now we can start putting some stickers down, and as always I'm starting with my meal plan tracker, which is just something that I make in Excel and print off on sticker paper myself, and then I'm adding in the squared off half box and some deco from the kit into the weekly focus box. To finish off my sidebar, I'm adding in a habit tracker and one of the full boxes from the kit, which I have trimmed down a little bit on the sticker paper beforehand, but as always I measured it wrong, so I'm just trimming off the tiniest bit off the top so that there is some white space between my meal plan tracker and that decorative box. Moving on to my washi headers, I've cut one of the 15mm strips from the kit in half to cover my Space for Infinite Possibility header and my personal and where to do list headers, and then I've cut a 6mm strip from the second washi piece and I'm using that to create my extra gratitude header in the bottom left hand corner. Then I'm adding in the weekend banner, and now we can get into some actual plans. So zooming in and starting on Monday, I'm first marking in my first weight session of the week using one of my Pinky Stickers printables, and then adding a half box with some deco from the kit into Monday evening for whatever we got up to. I had booked Monday and Tuesday off work this week to extend my Jubilee bank holiday weekend, so I basically planned to do nothing these 2 days. For Tuesday I've just added in a cardio session with another Pinky Stickers printable, and then I'm adding in the Build You sticker from the kit, which I've cut in half horizontally so that it doesn't take up so much space in my planner. Moving on to Wednesday, I was back at work, so I'm first using a quarter box from the kit with the laptop doodle to mark in my usual Wednesday afternoon seminar, and this was definitely the Mondayest Wednesday ever. For Wednesday evening, I'm adding in another one of my Pinky Stickers printables. This time it is the Yoga Girl to mark in trying to get on a yoga class and, as usual, failing. And then we can move over to the second half of the week. I did say that this is going to be a very bare bones pre-planning. I'm using a glitter header from the kit and a work from home script from Plannerface to mark in working from home. And then I'm using a Pinky Stickers printable to mark in my second weight session of the week, and a bin doodle from Plannerface to remind me to take the bins out. For Friday, all I had to add in was an event label and a Joy of Planning scientist girl to mark in that I was training on duty scientist this day, and then we can move on to the weekend, where I'm first marking in my planning time as usual using a flag and the planner doodle from the kit with a planning script from Plannerface, and then adding in a third box from the kit with a bit of deco and an edit script from Plannerface to mark in editing and recording this voiceover, some of which I am doing on Sunday. Okay, most of which I'm doing on Sunday. Moving on to Saturday afternoon, all I had planned was another workout, so again I'm using one of my Pinky Stickers printables, and then I'm adding in my usual half box with some deco from the kit for whatever we got up to on Saturday evening. A lot of the deco from this kit was either cakes or flowers, so it was a bit weird just using all of this circular deco, but I didn't mind it by the end. It was just a little bit confusing to begin with, like how was I going to place everything? As you can see here, it took me a couple of attempts to get something that I liked for this Saturday evening box. Moving on to Sunday, I'm using one of the 3 heart checklist boxes from the kit to mark out a chunk of cleaning time, and I'm also decorating that box with the vacuum doodle from the kit, and then I'm using an event label with the grocery doodle from the kit to mark in that I was doing the grocery shopping on Sunday morning, but you will see I actually end up just getting click and collect and picking it up in the afternoon because I'm really tired. For Sunday afternoon, I'm marking and uploading this video using a piece of the Monday to Sunday box that I've cut up with a YouTube button icon from Ickle & Co and an upload script from Plannerface, and then finishing off the day with my last weight session of the week with another Pinky Stickers printable. Before I added my decorative boxes, I thought that it looked a little bit bland at the top of Monday, so I added a long flag from the kit with a day off script from Plannerface, and then I'm going to add in my decorative boxes. So as usual, I've trimmed these vertically on the sticker paper, and then I'm trimming them horizontally on my planner so they fit nicely within the timelines, and I'm just using these decorative boxes to fill up some of the space where I'm either going to be at work or I figured I probably wasn't going to be doing much. So for example, on this Tuesday I played a lot of Sims all afternoon, so I put in a sticker that said that I played Sims for like an hour and a half, like probably a quarter box I think, but I actually played Sims all afternoon and did not a lot else. Although to give myself credit, I do think Tuesday was the day that I tackled Laundry Mountain, and I didn't actually put that in my planner. The last stickers to add into my pre-planning are my checklists for the top 2 or 3 things that I get done at work each day. So I just trimmed off the flag parts of these checklists, and then I'm just adding those in on the days where I'm actually at work. And then we can go back in and fill in all of my plans for the week as usual using my Pilot Friction pen. And this is the bit where I'd usually tell you all about my week, but we're going to go through all the stickers that I put in over the course of the week in the second half of this video. So my focus for the week was to take it easy, and I think I did a pretty good job of this at the beginning of the week, maybe not so much in the middle when I went back to work and tried to do all the things. So let's get to some memory planning, and starting on Monday I first always mark in what time I woke up and then add in breakfast and highlight over that, and then I'm adding in my play Sims sticker because I played a lot of Sims this day, and then a quarter box from the kit with this vegetable doodle from Plannerface to mark in doing some meal planning this afternoon, and finally filling in that little gap with a bit of glitter header. On Monday evening I'd already put in a half box for wherever we got up to, and that just ended up being some gaming and having some drinks at home. I then went back in and filled that all in using my Pilot Friction pen, and also did all of my tick boxes in the bottom left hand corner for things that I'd done that day. I've cut out most of the tick boxing though because it's literally just me ticking boxes. Moving on to Tuesday, again I'm adding in breakfast, and then I'm adding a skinny event label with a car doodle which was left over from a monthly kit to mark in that I had to drop my boyfriend somewhere, and then I'm using a quarter box from the kit with some deco to mark in playing some Sims this morning. You are going to notice a theme throughout this whole spread that I played a lot of Sims this week. It's escapism, I'm tired. For Tuesday evening I added in a third box from the kit with the popcorn doodle from the kit to mark in that we just had a lazy evening, and then I also filled in that little space with another piece of glitter header. Tuesday was a super lazy day. The only time I really left the house was to give my boyfriend a lift somewhere and also walk Reggie, so I really felt like I was ready to go back to work by the end of this day because I'd kind of got some of my energy back and I was feeling really good, and then I went back to work for like one day and I was exhausted again, so that was great. Moving on to Wednesday, I'm using a skinny event label and the envelope doodle from the kit to mark in that I was doing some send-outs this day, which I was not expecting, but oh well. I'm still getting used to my new team's rota, so obviously I did not notice my name on the send-outs rota. I'm then filling in a bit of space at the end of the day with a glitter header. I do this quite a lot for like work time and also when I'm just having a lazy day, just to fill in a little bit of that space. I'm then using a long flag from the kit with this basket doodle from Plannerface, which I think was from the spring sampler from the advent box. And that was just to mark in catching up with my boyfriend when I get back from work because I hadn't seen him since I dropped him off on Tuesday morning. Because I couldn't get onto my normal yoga class, I just ended up doing that online, and then I'm using a flag from the kit with one of the bits of deco, which I think is just some peaches, which was really cute. I really like the way that I trimmed this off like in the corner of the flag rather than central. I just think it looks really cute, but that's to mark in that we just had a bit of a YouTube binge that evening. I didn't really have the energy for anything else. My friction pen started to run out on Wednesday, so the ink went kind of grey, and I decided to switch it out for a new refill, so the second half of the week the ink looks a lot more vibrant. That's one thing that does annoy me about friction pens, they go really pale when they're running out. For Thursday evening I just added in a Play Sim sticker and then also a quarter box from the kit with a bath doodle from one of the Plannerface multicolour doodle sheets and a me time script also from Plannerface just to mark in that I played some Sims and then had a shower and washed my hair. I don't often mark in like hair washing, but when there's literally nothing else to mark in, I'll pop it in my planner. Moving over to Friday, I decided to add in a bit more of a decorative box to Friday afternoon because I just was working solidly rather than having anything specific that I was doing. And then I'm using an event label with a bit of deco from the kit and an edit script from Plannerface to mark in editing most of this plan with me. For Friday evening, we just had some drinks at home and played some video games, so I'm using one of the square boxes from the kit with a bunch of deco and one of the pyjamas and gaming doodles from Plannerface to mark that in. Moving over to Saturday, I first marked in what time I woke up and that I had breakfast, and then moving on to Saturday afternoon, I marked in using a quarter box from the kit and a sticker doodle from Plannerface. That I organised loads of my stickers this afternoon because I had a couple mystery kits and a couple parcels of like Happy Mail that I just hadn't done anything with. I just kind of been like, oh, these are really nice, and then popped them in a drawer and forgot about them. Like sometimes organising stickers into my albums, it's fun because I love my stickers, but it's also admin. I'm then using a skinny event label from the kit with a dog doodle from Plannerface to mark in that we gave Reggie one of his flea spot-on treatments this afternoon, and then filling in that little bit of space that was left with a glitter header. Initially I filled in all of Saturday on Saturday afternoon, and I assumed that we were just going to have some drinks at home in the evening, but we actually ended up going to the pub for one, so I write drinks at home now, but when we get to Sunday I will have changed it to drinks at the pub. So moving on to Sunday, the first thing I did was move my grocery sticker to the afternoon because I had an afternoon slot for click and collect, because I just do not have the energy to be traipsing around to Tesco on a Sunday morning. I then replaced that with a quarter box and the pen pot doodle from the kit to mark in finishing this plan with me. That's the other thing about like plan as I go style videos, is that I'm still filming on the day that I'm going to upload it, so I get a little bit stressed out. For Sunday afternoon, I've used some deco from the kit and a piece from one of the 3 heart checklist boxes that I've cut up to use as a little thing, just to mark in a little bit of play in Sims this afternoon, just a smidge. And then I'm going to fill in that little tiny gap with a little tiny piece of glitter header that I cut up. For Sunday evening, I'm using a flag from the kit with another piece of deco, and I trimmed it in the same way that I did that one on Wednesday, so that the bit of deco is kind of in the corner of the flag, not central. And then I'm using the last event label from the kit to mark in some gaming in the evening. I probably should have put these the other way around, because the lazy evening usually comes after the gaming, because I don't like gaming past like 10, because then I can't sleep properly. You may have guessed that although I'm calling this memory planning, for a lot of Sunday I am kind of guessing what I'm going to be doing later today, because I have this video finished and uploaded before dinner, so whatever I get up to in the evening is a little bit subject to change. So the last things to add in are my pictures for the week and my reflection section, and then that is the final spread. So I'm really happy with how this one turned out. I like the kind of muted colours of this kit. It's like summer but not too in your face, and I've got a couple very colourful kits in the next few weeks, so it's going to be a nice contrast. Stretch. So that's everything for this video, friends. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments down below. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed it, and if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye!